seemingly called out for promoting a mother's speech in the Netflix docuseries Harry and Meghan. In the show, Doria Ragland is spotted talking about her struggles as the Duchess of Sussex's mum and immense media scrutiny. While she discussed how her daughter's years in the UK had been tough, body language expert Jesus Enrique Rosas noticed that Doria was speaking to someone ahead of a confessional for the cameras. He says in a video message, "I'm sure you noticed Doria was rehearsing her words in some way at the very beginning. She looks up and begins vocalizing some words. We can't possibly know what she was saying at that moment. Maybe she was humming or singing a song to pacify herself. That would mean she was a little bit nervous." The gesture that I wanted to point out was when she looked to her left, which she doesn't do at any other point, and she smiles, so maybe Meghan was right next to her. The only other two signals are a subtle lip pressure at the start and the look of being a bit concerned at the end, he added. Doria was asked by the interviewer, "Start off by introducing yourself to us." She replied, "Sure, my name's Doria and I'm Meghan's mum, and the last 5 years have been challenging." Jesus watched this clip and commented, "We begin to see the first signals of nervousness. Remember, we can't jump to body language conclusions with just 1 or 2 signals. We have to stack them so we can have a more solid idea of what's going on." In this case, she starts with a head towards the interviewer. That's nice, she's willing to be there. After just answering, "My name is Doria, and the last 5 years have been challenging," she pulls her head back. Her head is backwards, it's a bit resistant. It's just one signal, but maybe she's camera shy. And the other thing is the rapid blinking when she says, "The last 5 years have been challenging." The body language expert suggests, "It's worth noticing that these clips of Doria are heavily edited because the gesture and the posture aren't the same, where one ends and the other begins. So we have to take that into account." This moment, we have several signals of her behaving nervously. Notice that she tries to fit herself in the seat. She has a couple of signal shoulder shrugs, her left shoulder going up and down. When she says "a little bit of my experience, as a mum," she looked to one side, the left in the same direction as a mum, referring to Meghan. It was highly likely that Meghan was standing beside the camera and the lighting equipment. Another signal of her being nervous is when she repeats, "as a mum." Well, we already know that she's Meghan's mum. It's odd, but it could just be nervousness. In other news, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are using media for their personal gains, says an author. Royal expert Tom Bower believes the Duke and Duchess of Sussex are expecting compensation from media over intrusion of their lives. He told The Sun, "They keep complaining about media intrusion and yet keep opening themselves up to it. They always blame the media, but the media they're blaming is the same media they went and seduced with the likes of Oprah and magazines and now even Netflix. I think it's for money. The whole point is they think they should be paid by the media for reporting on them.